Ashes to ashes.
Hello. And welcome to the number one death care podcast.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, it's echo already. What is Adrian doing?
It's Monday.
It
should not be acting like
Mike or Tiffany, one of y'all.
It's
Because I don't hear it. Can you hear it?
No.
Mike.
No, yes. No, I hear it.
Yep. Man, y'all know Mike probably got 4 computers, 2 iPods, 5 iPhones, everything going at the same time.
You muted,
what's up,
Mike.
everybody?
And he's talking in tongue.
Can't nobody hear
Okay,
you.
well, I just took my AirPods out. You're on mute.
I'll drop you.
How? We
You
can't
muted
mute you.
yourself.
Negro, you muted you.
All right, is there echo now? We're good, right?
We all right.
No,
Let's go.
We good,
I
bro. Let's
hear
go.
it, but
We're good.
Everybody-
We're
we're gonna
gonna
make
do
it
this one more time.
do what
Take
it
3.
do tonight.
Hey, welcome to the number one death care podcast out there. Hey, in the land, we are so excited. Season 2, Till Death Do Us Part of the podcast, where we explore everything related to death, funerals, and stories that connect us all. I'm your host, Mike Hamlar from Virginia. We have an exciting show for you tonight. All of the five of us are here now. The 6th one is coming, and we have a special guest today.
You better know she's
President
special
of
too.
the National Funeral Directors and Morticians Association. I'm not going to tell you who it's going to be yet, but it's coming.
You
If
better
y'all
know
been
she's
been
special.
following our feed,
Scroll
you
down,
might
man.
Then you know who it is.
Is Tiffany muted? You sound real far.
I don't have my AirPods in. I took my AirPods out.
All right, let's go around real quick while people are logging
Put them
on.
in.
Charmaine, what's up? What's going on in B-More?
It's warm finally, and we still have piles of ice.
What?
Is it
It's
melting?
been 70 degrees for 2 days. And the piles of ice and the piles like 5 feet high.
So is it melting or no?
Kinda.
Yeah,
All
y'all
the
got
time
that
he's gonna tell you
bipolar
how
weather.
nice it is.
I ain't coming
It's
to
more
visit.
trash in it than
I
anything.
ain't coming to visit none of y'all ass.
So welcome everybody. Welcome back. We have another great show, another great guest to give all this history about this business that she so loved. So we appreciate you coming back. And Tiffany.
But
look
before
like
we go to Tiffany,
Huh?
we're not doing our traditional Mother's Day out, Baby's Day out, but we got to show the graphic. We haven't seen the graphic in a while.
Oh my God.
We're not going to play the
we're
theme song, but we at least want to
work
show
out this echo.
Girl, you look like who was that? Jada Pinkett? No, that wasn't Jada Pinkett.
I mean,
Yeah, man.
What was old girl name on Baps?
try me.
Hey, good evening, Keisha Brown. Good evening, Miss Mason.
You need to quit being like that, Charmaine. I can't help it if you look like the dang woman.
Miss Danita Dupee, good evening. We fixed that echo, I think.
I see you found your shirt.
Good evening, Miss Vanessa.
This the white one. I had the black one on last week.
And glad to see you too, Miss Day. Thank you so much. I'm glad
Make
to
sure
be
y'all
here.
get your shirts.
Miss
Shirts
Day,
are for sale. We're doing pre-sales, $25.
Miss Day, I'm gonna need you not to hype Mike up, okay? I'm gonna need you not to hype him up. Don't boost his ego on here. He been in. Y'all don't see the text messages that we receive at 5:45 a.m. every single day with Mike in the gym. Y'all don't get that. Don't hype him up. Please don't do it.
Hey man, look and try to encourage.
Motivation.
All right, Tiff, what's going on up in Philly?
So we had 70-degree weather today. That was nice. But I know it's only a tease because it's going to get cold again, I'm so sure. But anyway.
There you go.
I missed y'all last week. I was recovering from a kidney stone. If you've had one, then you understand why I just could not bring myself to do anything last week. But
was it this big?
No, it was like super, super tiny, but they still had to pass through. So I was watching y'all, and I did chime in a couple times, but yeah, sorry I missed you guys last week, but I'm back now. I'm better.
The princess is here.
He's back.
Yeah. All right, Warren, what's going on down there? VA in the house.
What's up, everyone? What's up? We have made it out of this here chat. It is been a long Monday. This Monday been real Monday. From start, it seemed like to finish. Dinner is ready. Kids are eating. It is also 70 degrees in Virginia. And I am just trying to recover from the weekend. I had a funeral today. Yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot going on.
Warren got his I'm stressed glasses on today.
Actually, these are my new frames that I bought. They came in today.
What color are they?
They are tortoiseshell and silver.
Ooh.
So,
No.
Yeah. If y'all know Warren, Warren's going to keep some colorful frames. If you have not realized by now, our dear brother Warren Reid loves colorful frames.
hey,
Yeah. Speaking of our dear brother Warren Reid,
if I'm gonna be fashionable, I'm gonna be fashionable and blind.
Yeah. Speaking of fashion, here's his baby's day out.
Oh, we got a new one.
Where you been?
Where is that from?
Mom,
we have a problem.
Don't be a menace.
I didn't see that last week. Did we post that last week?
No.
I had it last week.
Oh, okay. That's why I'm like, you talking about where I've been. I'm like, I ain't seen that. Well, that's a new one.
Yeah, so we won't have that today because we have our special guest who's backstage. So we got about another minute. So, Adrian, what's going on in Texas?
Man, listen, man, it is dry for right now in Texas. We had hella rain last week. We got hella rain coming as of tomorrow through, I think, Thursday this week. Outside of that, the weather was beautiful. It was beautiful today. It was 80-something degrees, almost 90 degrees Saturday. And then Sunday, it rained something crazy out here.
90?
But other than that, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Ms. Val de Jesus. Yeah, we don't have a okay, yes. We don't have a graphic for Adrian, but I'm sure
That's right. And don't play that damn video either.
You got that video.
Yeah, he doesn't
Don't
get
play that
graphics.
damn video. You ain't gotta have no graphic for me.
Yeah, I don't know if you had
Did you see Jamie's
I did. I just sent it back and said that'd probably be a good idea.
I don't have no segments.
Yeah, we
But
might,
listen,
we might have a little something we want to play from, but we don't have. Before we go to our guests,
our guests,
Yeah.
we do want to just give another shout out to the Virginia Morticians Association president. She buried her mom on yesterday.
Yes.
Shanae Cooper. Miss
Love you,
Sandra
Shanae.
Cooper. Listen, let me tell you something. You remember that scene in Jumanji when he started talking about he spent the last 30 years in the forest?
Boy, I seen it.
Miss Sandy Cooper had
That was
92
crazy.
flowers.
Absolutely.
She has so many flowers at the service that the florist went out of business for the week.
They went on vacation. They went.
No.
To Jumanji.
They ran out of flowers, literally.
Yeah, I
They
believe
ran out of
it.
flowers.
I saw the picture. It was wall to wall.
Y'all had 12
Whoa.
flower cars.
We literally had 5 trucks that were jam packed.
That's
Somebody
crazy.
somebody showed up with another flower car at the service, and his was jam packed as well. So
Wow.
yeah.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful. I saw people making posts just on a whim and was like, I cannot miss Mother Cooper's service. They was like, I'm on my way. If I got to drive 32 hours, I forgot who that was that made that post. I was like, man, that made me feel bad because Shanae is our girl. We love her so much. And we definitely going to be praying for her and the entire family. Love you, Shanae.
Yep. Continued prayers and thoughts for the Cooper family and the Cooper and Humbles family, not just that,
Absolutely.
but also
They
the
showed
staff
out.
and
The staff
the whole
showed out.
community out there. They are the community. So definitely
No, for sure.
So before we introduce our guest for the day, we got to play this everybody else got their walk-up song, so here's this one.
Get it, cut, cut.
Disrespectful.
All
Y'all
right,
y'all so disrespectful. It's just. Let me read our guest bio. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a very, very, very special person who's not only dear to us, but she is dear to the death care industry. Miss Jamye D. Jeter Cameron is a native of Detroit, Michigan. She's a third-generation mortician with over 35 years of personal experience. She has excelled in many facets of the funeral service industry, specializing in restoration. Jamye is a proud owner and manager of the Jeter Funeral Home in Detroit, Michigan. She has also taught in various funeral service education programs, Wayne State University, Lake Washington Institute of Technology, North Shore Community College, and the Dallas Institute of Funeral Services, where I went, Gupton Jones College, and Vincent's College. She was a program chair of the Lake Washington and North Shore programs. Jamye is the 64th past president of our proud National Funeral Directors and Morticians Association, Incorporated. She served as the president from 2013 to 2015. Jamye has a BS in mortuary science from Wayne State University and an MBA from the University of Phoenix. Jamye is a member of the great ladies of the Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. She serves as a member of the director of boards for the Rho Sigma Foundation and the Women of Inspiration. She is a member of the Sadie L. Palmer 400 Study Club, and she is a proud mother and grandmother. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all help us welcome none other than the one and only Jamye D. Jeter Cameron.
Hey. She was just on, I think she had technical difficulties, so she should be right back.
Girl, you better come on here, girl. I thought I read so antiquately.
Yeah.
That's a preacher's bio.
Yeah, like that. I mean, I'm talking about that was one of them Kojic bios.
Ladies
Hey,
and gentlemen,
Jamye.
hear ye her.
Oh, we got her.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, she was on.
Now look here, Jamye. With that bio I just read, girl, you ought to have an AT&T Wi-Fi.
That could be the problem.
Yeah.
AT&T.
They all getting there. But look, while she's getting her stuff together, I know I met past President Jamye at the national office, and I mean, she's no nonsense. She tells it how it is, and she was very strong in that national seat. So I really want to appreciate her for all her words of encouragement to me personally. And she was just getting it. You know, she has a lot of respect. I know we had a guest last month, because this is Women's Month, International Women's Month, and our guest, Miss Sandra Clark, last week told her how it was.
You hear me?
She's jumping back on the computer. Give her a second.
Okay, that's fine.
You hear me? I met Jamye, and I'll wait for her to come on before I tell that story.
Yeah.
But Jamie's dope. Jamye is dope, man.
She's the last woman to have been president. There's not been a woman president since her.
We haven't had a female president since 2015.
Because women have sense.
We have fallen from grace.
What does that mean, Charmaine Brown?
Women have sense.
Give us the details of that statement, please.
Women have sense. That's clear. Women know what BS not to put themselves in the midst of.
That's a very clear statement. That's a very clear statement that she made.
Women know what BS not to put themselves in the midst of. Honey.
Oh my God.
And when she was in her seat, when I tell you she set people straight, she set people straight. And during her tenure, I realized that was not a seat for me.
Oh, she set them straight just a couple years ago.
Yeah,
just last year.
Come on,
last year.
She was at the meeting. So, okay, now you need to come on, take your seat over here with me.
So let me talk to you for a minute.
During her tenure, that's when I realized that that's not a seat for me in my mouth.
Let's kiss this corner.
Yes.
Jamie
talking about
don't be playing. Jamie don't be playing no
eloquently
games,
and
man.
professionally checking someone. She does that very well.
Yeah.
And I would have to use Chat GPT at this point to do that.
Oh no, I flip tables.
I missed that part of class.
Well, all I know is Miss Helen Day said she was waiting for that video.
Not you flipping tables.
Jesus flip tables.
Listen, I will flip tables.
So don't forget, y'all.
Jesus
tonight
only
is
flipped one
after
table.
hours.
So we have after hours tonight. So 9:10.
Don't miss it.
YouTube only, and you got to subscribe. So at 9:10 we're gonna be on there for after hours.
Y'all don't want to miss after hours.
I don't think I'm gonna make after hours tonight because Jiggy Jackie Reid is turning 72 years old tomorrow.
My birthday tomorrow too.
Jiggy Jackie, Lord have mercy.
We are in full preparation, and tomorrow is the princess' birthday.
Hey girl.
Princess' birthday. So.
Yep. So the princess is accepting all gifts, Cash App, Venmo. What else you got?
Made payable to 443-506-0734.
No, for real. No, for real, Charmaine. Let me. You can send all Zales to 214-650-7503. Just 10% for the management.
Yeah, and while we're doing that, let's go and get our disclaimer out the way. So the views of this podcast are those only of individuals, no firms, corporations, organizations, anyone else that we represent. It's just us six. So Wendal, he'll be on a little bit late today. He might be in the gym somewhere because I think I got a picture of that.
He ain't in no gym.
Oh, God.
There he is.
Look at it.
He gonna hurt you for that one.
You can tell he got a spandex waist trainer on up under his shirt.
I'm so excited.
You can tell. Yeah. Boy,
He go
Wendal at the gym duct tape down. You hear me?
That's that weight loss journey. Hey, look, this is where he
Thank
started.
you, Keisha.
Yeah.
I know he's done great.
Boy, look how fat that face was.
Left, and that's where he is on the right. So kudos to him.
He is doing it.
Now we proud of our brother, man. Y'all don't understand. Boy, Wendal.
I'm proud.
Wendal be sending them pictures. He be having so much sweat coming down it.
See, there you go.
I be like, man, why your sweat
out.
black? All that old stuff be just coming down on.
See, all right.
All right.
Oh, I think she's back. Perfect timing.
Man,
Don't be saying that because I be getting started. That's all
I'm
right.
starting to wonder if y'all want
too,
me
Warren.
on y'all little
Why you
podcast.
trying not to be on there?
I
I was waiting for this week because you and Charmaine, I owe y'all from last week. Y'all thought I forgot. No, I did not.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Jamie.
Thank you. Thank
Oh
you.
my
Thank
God.
you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Who is
Hey,
Root
Jamie.
Vegetable? Y'all see Root Vegetable? Who is that?
I don't know. And I'm gonna leave that there.
That's we're not gonna acknowledge that.
Y'all know who that is?
No,
it's spam.
All right, so spam got deleted.
My God.
That's inappropriate. But
That's
welcome,
their spirit.
Jamie. Thank you for joining us. Tell us a little bit about your journey.
Uh-oh. Can she hear us?
You know-
Can you hear us, Jamie?
I don't know. It's that Detroit internet. Can you hear us, Jamie?
It might be. It
We might have.
might be. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, she's fading in and out.
Yeah, she might have to call in
Okay.
if the video's not working.
All right, it's
No.
clear right there. Can you hear
That's
us?
an option. You fancy.
No, she's frozen.
Well, let's just send her the number and let her call in.
Yeah, maybe if you turn your video off.
Vaguely, it goes in and out.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
Now she's frozen.
now she's frozen.
Devil, you a liar.
I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. Dude.
Yeah.
There
I'm
we
glad
go.
you're
Somebody
feeling
catch
better,
it.
Christine. Glad you're feeling better.
Hey, good evening.
Hey, Christine. Absolutely. You know you're welcome, girl.
Thank you. I don't know.
All right, can you hear us, Jamie?
Good evening, Mr.
I
I
mean,
hear
Myers.
I
you
mean,
guys. It goes in and out though.
Oh,
Okay,
but it
okay.
sounds, but that's great. It
if you
sounds
turn
really
your video,
good.
leave your video off for just right now, and then go ahead. One, what was your question for
And
past
Tiffany,
president?
you mute yours, child, because whatever you eat, and I can taste the calories over here. My God, I mean, she had to get the meat out the
Started
corner
out
of the
left his
tooth.
wig off too. Burning up.
Don't make me laugh. Oh Lord.
Well, well, Jamie, we listen. We just happy, and we want to welcome you to Death Do Us Part, and we're glad that you could join us on today. It seems like we got a little bit more consistency with the camera off. Sorry you got all dolled up for this, but
Right.
we're glad that you're feeling better, because pneumonia is no joke. So we just want to start off. Can you
Thank you.
kind of tell us about your journey
No
in funeral
joke.
service?
Well, I don't know if I ever really had a real choice. My grandparents opened our funeral home when I was about 4 months old. So my granddad had been a mortician, of course, for many, many years, and had worked for several funeral homes here in the Detroit area before he decided to open his own firm. So I always laugh and say that the funeral home and I are these twin sisters that sometimes I'll be wanting to get rid of her, but I just can't. But that's okay. But they started me working at the funeral home when I was 12, and I started processing our life insurance claims and assisting my grandmother in the office. And then when I was about 16, they allowed me to kind of migrate over to the prep room. So I was the grunt worker in the prep room. They would leave me to do all the suturing for the autopsy cases, and um, I was the cleanup person, and had to take the trash out, those type of things. And then after then, when I was 18, my grandfather insisted that I went ahead and applied for my apprenticeship so that way I could do more embalmings and things like that. So I started off then. And at the time, you don't realize how important those things that she started me to do, it helped to for us to be able, for me to be able to continue and then train another lady who was able to come in and work with us while I, continued on in college. And then, of course, my grandfather passed when I was 23. So it all built a foundation for who I am today. But when you were younger, it was just like they gave me a choice. You either work the funeral home or the flower shop, because my mama had a flower shop. And I was like, I'll take the funeral home. So, that's how it happened.
I mean, did you have, like, for a lot of us, we talk about um, aspirations, right? So especially in the family businesses, like, is there something that you saw yourself doing other than funeral service, or was it always funeral service?
Hold on one second. I'm going to try to see, can I cut this up? So, okay. I'm sorry. You said, did I have what? I missed the whole question. I'm sorry.
It seems that Warren is now frozen, but he was asking, like, did you see, were there other aspirations or aspirations that you may have had other than the funeral home?
Oh, yeah. So the funny part about it is, um, I always wanted to be a pathologist. And that's what I really wanted to be in life. Hindsight being 2020, yeah, I probably should have went on and did that. Not because my career hasn't been rewarding, but let's just call it what it is. People assume we make a lot of money as funeral directors. I could have made a lot of money as a medical examiner, So, but the truth of the matter is that my grandfather was very good friends with Dr. Warner Spitz, who was a world famous pathologist here from the metropolitan Detroit area. And he used to be the former medical examiner for the Wayne County morgue here. and Dr. Spitz would do private autopsies. And so one time when I was about 10, my granddad had him come by the funeral home. He was doing an autopsy there, and my grandfather set it up with my mom so I could stay home so I could meet him. And so I met him, and when he explained to me that I had to go to regular medical school, deal with regular people, do all these rotations, OB, ER, all that, I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I just want to deal with the deceased people, and I wanted to be able to try to make a difference. And so, therefore, I settled early on and said that, mortuary science was my career.
So we all gave you kudos, and we talked, and some of them talked about, because I actually met you at the kind of tail end of your tenure as the past president of the NFDMA. Can you let us know, because you are the last uh, female to have been president of our dear association, but can you just kind of, to I guess the certain degrees of what you can talk about, just how was that experience for you as the female, and leading that organization to what it was before you became the president versus what it is even now till this day?
That laugh.
Oh boy. So what I
I love
can
it.
say is I am truly honored to be the fifth woman, woman to be president of NFDMA. Yeah.
I said so.
That's
I
all you got.
am looking forward to the day when I do have another sister in arms who sit on that front row with me. Because some days it is a little rough being the only woman sitting on top of the table for them to
I'm
listen to
sure.
what I'm trying to say. And I don't always like jumping on the table, but y'all know I have no problem jumping on the table. So, um, my experience going in as a past president, well, as president, when I was on that journey, it was difficult to say the least. What I found out I also found out that people that I thought to be family, and with air quotes, really were not. And though that was okay. I was okay if I had to part ways with a few people for the sake of the benefit of the whole. And sometimes I was accused about me that were never true, but they tried to paint a scenario, and that was okay too. So my primary thing was I wanted to get through this presidency. When I got the job in Seattle to be the program director out there, and knowing that just that travel back and forth was grueling all the way, down to the southeast of the country. I was like, yeah, I need to walk on away and just let them have this, because you just get tired sometimes of fighting, and tired of people trying to undermine you, and all they don't always credit you as the person or the woman that showed up. Oh, she was a little smart. Yeah, some days I am. But that, so yeah, it was a journey, to say the least. I would not tell another woman not to get on this journey, because I do feel that it was rewarding and it helped build a lot of character for me. I just would say my advice to any woman who thinks that she wants to pursue this role is to always be your own woman, stand your own ground, and make sure that you always have a backup plan, because sometimes your closest friends will set you up for that no vote.
That part. That part.
Can you tell you in your bio it mentions the different schools that you were the program director of. Can you expound on the educational piece that you've had with the different schools?
It was crazy.
She has a little delay. Was she still there?
I do.
Which computer the delay was coming from?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, did you hear my question? In your bio, you mentioned that well, in your bio, it is mentioned that you were the program director at different schools. So can you elaborate on your experience with the schools?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That was an amazing journey for me. You know, I had taught at Wayne State for 9 years before I even had the opportunity to become a program director. When I moved, like I said, out of state, I moved in Seattle for a little while, and then when I found out I was coming become a grandma, I came home, and then shortly after that, about a year later, I went to Massachusetts. So I literally lived on both ends of the United States at one point or another in my life. And I loved it because I had the opportunity to meet some amazing students from around, around this country. And, I still have some solid relationships with a lot of my former students. And I'm so proud when I see them achieve so much. And, now they're owning their own and, doing great things and, having families and, and all of those, that it brings a great sense of pride, director, because I consider them like my babies, even though someone was old as me, but they were still my babies, and that was okay. But so yeah, that was a great as far as like the back end administration part of a school, because it's one thing when you're teaching a class or teaching classes, but when you're that administrator who's responsible, ensuring that you are meeting the standards for the American board, that's a whole different level of responsibility. You just learn so much about looking at the
We might have
for the
lost.
program to stay.
Yeah, I think we're losing her again. I think we're losing her again, Mike.
Yeah, there's a slight delay, and I know she had some technical issues earlier. So we're gonna try to get we try to get a couple more questions with her, then we'll let her, rest up because I know she's been a little under the weather.
Are you there, Jamie?
She's doing something. I can hear her.
I'm here. Can you all hear me?
There we go. Yeah,
she's back.
Yeah, I was like, can you hear me? I'm still here.
I can hear her real good now.
She hitting that space button. I hear.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm still here. I heard y'all like, I think we lost her.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you real good now. I met you first at the time when can you hear me?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I at the time when you were burying your father, and I was working at Golden Gate at the. No, man, we're here, and I was working at Golden Gate at the time, and we came down to, of course, we did the crowning and elite guard ceremony for your dad's service, and you were, I mean, even through your time of grieving and of course at the time of celebrating that, man, you were so awesome, and it was like your spirit was just so amazing. And just me as a little young guy, coming up, deeper in the industry, I think it was just that time. Every time we see each other, it's just been such a genuine, meetup, when we see each other. You've always greeted me and been welcoming. And I mean, you're just such an amazing person. And you've always been, an inspiration to me. I've watched you, from that time. And like I say, even starting to come to the conventions, even after that, again, you were closing out if not already, your tenure as president. But I mean, I have just watched you, and you were always just so pleasing and welcoming to me just since then, and I appreciate you for that. So I always tell my colleagues that story about you when your name comes up. Be like, oh, I met her, during the time of her dad, and we stayed at Mr. Swanson's hotel, and it was an amazing situation. Even though we were there, to of course celebrate your dad, but you was just such a sweet spirit, and I never forget that moment.
Yeah, no, I can say the same thing. Like when I first started coming, I think Jamie might have been one of the first people I met at a board meeting. And she introduced herself and she was like, if you need anything, you know where to find me. And I was like, okay, because I didn't know too many of the folks. But yeah, it's just warm and welcoming and just all of the above. I was like,
Jamie says she don't mind jumping on tables, but she don't mind jacking your kids up either. We were at a funeral. Matter of fact, we were at Mrs. Tucker, Joyce Tucker's funeral in Virginia. And Brooklyn got out the gate. And Jamie snatched Brooklyn up out of the church and took her outside. First of all, she snatched her up when we were in line to go into church. Then Brooklyn just couldn't get herself together. Jamie grabbed it and walked her right on out. So trust me, she flipped tables like Jesus, and she'll jack your kids up too. Gotta love it. That's what you call a village. That's what you truly call a village. Brooklyn got herself together.
Got herself right on together.
yeah.
So here, let me tell you something. I'm mad that I missed this table flipping experience. I'm
Man,
mad
shut up, girl. Don't talk to me right now to this day.
this here had to have something going on. Somebody needs to come up with the video, the live feed, the camera footage, something. I need to see this.
But let me say this. Jamie would set people straight so eloquently and so professionally. Like I said earlier, I would truly need ChatGPT to assist me. The way when she gave her final thoughts and her final speeches and stuff like that, it was like a whole check, and you just wanted to do the 2 snaps up and a twist. After she finished and then dropped the mic on somebody's head, I was like, yeah, somebody getting them.
I love
she did it so nice.
I love a good cut when the people don't know that they've been bleeding. Like you didn't jab them right in the artery and just like, oh wait, why I feel faint? You just got them real good. I love people like that.
Absolutely, and she did it so gracefully. She's always just been so graceful. Always. And her mother, oh, you talking about the sweetest hugger?
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Her mother
That's
is
crazy.
the sweetest hugger ever.
So Jamie, who were some of your inspirations as you were coming up in the funeral industry as it relates
that was
to
pretty amazing.
the women?
Okay, I'm missing something.
You might have to ask it again, Adrian.
Okay, I'm
I,
sorry.
I
What
was
were you
asking
saying?
I was asking you who were some of your women inspirations and or mentors as it relates to the funeral industry as you were coming up. I know you said that you had choices to make, and when you made the choice to go into the funeral industry, were there
Okay,
any women, mentors or inspirations that you had?
yeah. Right. Absolutely. So I'll tell any and everyone, if I just had to select a woman mentor, my first woman mentor in funeral service would definitely be my late grandmother, Dr. Betty Jean Jeter. She went back to mortuary school after my granddaddy decided that he wanted to open his funeral home, and he had gotten into a partnership with another lady. And I guess when my grandma read the paperwork, because my granddad just wanted a funeral home, he was so excited to have his own place. My grandma read the paperwork. She said, "Oh hell no," so she went to mortuary school, and they bought their initial partner out, and grandma was the manager of the funeral home and everything, and she was a force to reckon with. Anyone that really knew her, they knew that, my grandma did not play those games. She was not about that life. And as I get older, I find myself being a little bit more like her. And I'm okay with that, because I absolutely adored my grandmother. And and then, of course, I would be remiss if I did not mention just the women that we had at our funeral home that came before me. So, Wanda Trimble, we had Emily Rockmore, we had Renee. I cannot think of Renee's last name now to save my life. She's now deceased. But those ladies, they all went to mortuary school and they all did their apprenticeships and everything at our funeral home. And so, to see them navigate our larger staff then, of all men, they set a standard for me to let me know that it was okay to be a woman in this profession and to hold your ground. Like, you didn't have to take all that chit chat that a lot of the men were trying to, pass out back then. This was, of course, before the Me Too era and before folk really realized that they had to keep their mouths to themselves.
Talk
And
about it.
then, you look at women like June Williams and, Carla Cole, of course, here in Detroit. And then so many others, like, so many ladies in the national, definitely the 4 women who were president before me, because they set the tone and led the way. And so I'll forever be grateful for them. You cannot mention NFDMA or even mention me as a past president unless you mention, Catherine Payne Ball and June McLaurin Jeffers and Eva Cranford, and of course the late George Joyce Tucker. You cannot mention me and not mention those 4 ladies.
That's amazing. And your daughter with her cool self, is she? I mean, and she comes with you often. So is she working at the funeral home or within the funeral home or?
Yeah, so Prussia does work at Prussia does work at the funeral home occasionally, as many of you all know, she has her PhD in advanced accounting, and she is a math specialist for the school. So she works at the schools, during the day. That's her real day job, and her mama grateful she has a real day job. Um, and she just completed her second master's. Wow. Yeah, master's in education and educational leadership.
Love it.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm excited for her, and she's now working on a doggone postgraduate certificate, my services. Like
Nice.
anytime they're on school breaks, anytime assistance to me. And if our state had dual licensing where she would just be able to get the funeral director only portion, I don't think that would ever be a problem. But neither one of my girls ever really took a strong interest in saying, "Oh, I want to be in the prep room." And right now we only have a singular license here. And I think that's the key thing that holds them both up. But I keep working on them. One day, hopefully, I'll get somebody to cave in, but I don't think it's going to be anytime soon.
I love
See,
it.
ladies and gentlemen, that's joining us. This is the second female, but the 4th person that have mentioned you need a real job somewhere, and then work in a funeral home. This is not a paycheck that you think it is. So if you're thinking you're just gonna come in making $1 million, you better go ahead and just get your bag of coins, because that's all you're getting is a quarter. Go get a real job.
Listen, but listen,
That's it.
don't y'all let Jamie fool you, because
That's it.
as soon as the boat leaves
But
the
very
port,
proud of both of my daughters.
she's on it. If a cruise ship is about to leave a port, Jamie gonna be on the cruise ship. Don't let her fool you. She get away. She get away when she ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
So
just
I
thought
have
about that, Jamie.
Always,
What happened to that cruise we
always.
were supposed to been
My
taking?
motto is,
I have a question. And I
we
know,
did take it, y'all didn't go.
so I know we're about 15 minutes out, and we don't want to keep you long, Jamie. But I asked Miss Sandra the same question last week. What, as women, funeral directors, we already know the obstacles that we're up against as women, period. But in this industry, we have an extra layer of obstacles. How did you deal with the things that people would say to us as women that we were being mean and aggressive and this, that, and the third, whereas men do the same thing and it's you get a pat on the back. You get a pat on the back. So
Okay.
how did you overcome those obstacles?
Well, for me, I live my life unapologetically Jamie. And I say that to say that I don't ask people for permission to allow me to be who I am. My grandparents and my mom and dad have always instilled in me that I was exactly who God made me to be and that I was to go and do great things. And I don't feel that you should hold your head down and be apologetic for that. Now, some days I don't want to be as aggressive if as I have to be heard. And that's the part, it's amazing to me how you can be easily overlooked and undermined. However, I can go there. It can be whatever you want to find. You can find it over here. And so if you want me to be that person, then I will be that person. But then,
Detroit.
we're gonna have to make up later because I don't really like being that person. But I can show you better than I can tell you.
Talk
Right.
that talk. Talk that talk.
Detroit.
Ja- Jamie, you a thug.
In the best way.
Jamie a thug for real.
And Wendal has joined us. I don't know if y'all see.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. Dr.
Oh,
Jamie?
seriously. I used to tell my students, I said, y'all need to know I am USDA certified here.
You hear me? You hear me?
Wow.
In the words of one of our presidents that came before this crazy one, I will elevate your table and put you on it.
That's after I was born. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, my bad. I ain't gonna
he
make after
lost.
hours. That's
He lost me. Hell, I didn't know what was
Right.
going on. I was just like, okay, I don't know which.
Hey, Wendell, I know you just joined us, but Dr. Jamie has to leave here in just a minute because we're almost out of time with her. But did you have any questions or anything you want to
I,
say?
I just want to say, I hate I missed you, Dr. Jamie, but I'm gonna go back and watch it. I'm sorry I couldn't be here. How you doing? You good? Can you hear me?
she's a
It
little
Yeah,
might
bit
it
she is.
might be
delayed.
late.
It's a delay.
I'm
Okay.
doing well. How are you?
Good. I just want to share. I just want to share this tonight. I know y'all probably already talked about this, but relationships are very important, especially in the funeral industry. I want to share this. When COVID was at its highest point, I had like three families that were in Detroit, and the first family I called Jamie, and Jamie got that body back here to Virginia and served that family. And to this day, they still talk about how she allowed them to bring the clothes by there and just did extra stuff that she didn't have to do to make sure that their loved one got back here to Virginia. And they keep talking about it. I'm like, you're gonna be talking about me, don't be talking about her. But they really love me. She's just the type of person. And right through COVID, it was three families right back to back. Her and her family, her firm helped me, and I just be forever grateful. Because their loved ones couldn't get into the hospitals. She was getting their personal belongings, sending them back to Virginia. Some families were requesting cremation. She got it for us, and I never forget how helpful she was to people that she didn't even know, to families. And I appreciate her and her family, how they are just a beacon of light there in Detroit. And just appreciate you, Jamie. Appreciate you all you do for the industry.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. You have to have a heart for people. It's easy for people to go into this business for the show. and the fame and to be seen. But you can't be in this business for any sense of longevity if you don't have a heart for people.
Yes, yeah, indeed.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
I love it.
Yeah. So we're going to wrap up with our guest tonight. Again, thank you so much, Past President Jamye.
Thank you.
Do you have any final words, thoughts, words of encouragement, however you want to sign off? Before we end our podcast tonight.
No, I done pretty much told y'all everything I think I need to say. Just to always show a little, to share with people when you're going through difficulties, not because you want people in your business, but you never know your story that helped save someone's life that day.
Yeah,
that's real talk right there.
They need to see God through you all the time.
Right.
I love it.
And I think that's what I try to demonstrate for most people. In the hardships that we've gone through, because I want people to feel sorry for me. I don't care if you feel sorry for me or not, but I do know that they'll be embarrassed by what they're going through, and you're not alone.
That's right.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much.
well,
for
we
that.
appreciate you so much.
Past
Where's
President
our applause
Jamye.
button, Mike?
Thank you
Yeah,
so
where's our
much for having me.
applause? Where's the applause? We need that.
Thank you, Jamye.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. You have a great evening, and we will see you in
Love
Memphis.
you too. Have a good night.
All right.
Good night.
All right. That was great.
Yes.
That was good.
All right, Wendal. You better say Wendal got a mute. There we go.
Yeah. Wendal's on the road somewhere outside. Who knows where Wendal is?
In the woods.
Look, we got about 6 minutes left. Dougie Fresh, you're on. What we got?
Hey, then this is my question, and I see Miss Talitha in there.
Yep.
Miss Talitha.
Wendal, go on mute.
Miss Talitha, who is this woman? Who is that?
It looks like Kim Fields, but we know
Who's that woman, Harpo?
When I first saw her profile picture, I was like, why is Kim Fields on her page?
She changes up her hair every day. Come on now.
Boy, that's that chat GPT.
Y'all better leave her alone.
But she cute. She cute.
Gonna get you.
She would go to the mic on your butt.
And will.
I am Talitha Thomas.
Y'all know you can't make me laugh. Oh wow.
She go out there real subtle too, and then boom.
Make sure that mic is adjustable.
Yeah.
Bring it down.
Keisha said it's a beautiful picture. It is, Keisha Brown.
Look, and she gonna do it with a smile the whole time, just to be smiling.
Little blonde hair,
That's
Listen,
why I
y'all,
love the women in this industry. They just know how to set people together so elegantly.
But you know what I'm starting to see, and I don't know if I don't know if I like it. I listened to Miss Sandra Clark last week. I listened to Jamye this week. What was going on with the older men in this organization?
Look, it's not even about the older men. It's just men. Period.
So,
shit.
My wife and I talked about this, and she actually just texted me.
No, it's a valid question this month.
It is. It's a very valid question.
But don't get Tiff started with this whole men thing. Don't you know? You said older men, Tiff. It's not older men. It's just men. It ain't just men. All of us don't act the damn same, Tiff.
Yeah, but you got to understand, it's not just the industry; it's all industries across
all industries,
all across. And
well, say that part,
right? I mean, you can equate that to slavery, and then you got women's suffrage. I mean, you know, women make 70% on the dollar compared to the average man.
Yeah.
Right? And that's black women. 70 cents on the dollar compared to the average.
I'm glad I was a man in my former life.
So look, it's real talk.
No, it's real.
Joan of Arc,
which is why I asked the question that knowing as women what we already have to go through, period, to be in an industry where it is a male, well, not anymore. It's not as male dominated as it once was. But to be a woman in a field that was really men, you just didn't get the same credit. You know, you just weren't looked at as an equal person to them. And then because you're a woman, it becomes a whole nother sexualized idea crap.
Well, to me, like Mike said, that comes in a lot of industries, though.
A lot of
industries. Yeah, no, you're right. It does.
But if you look at it now, even in this industry, it's actually woman dominated.
Right. No, that's why I said it was previously male dominated.
Look at your mortuary schools.
Most of them are, and a lot of them are actually white women. So there's a difference. I know it's across the board. I know it's in every industry. I know it's across the board. But I mean, I'm looking at it now. I'm just like, you hearing these stories, and I'm like, Jesus, what was going on with these old undertakers?
I have stories from when my uncle was and that's why I know what they would go through, because my uncle was that generation, and the stories that I've heard I just be like, really?
Yeah.
Well, one thing.
Yeah. Well, the hope here is that it's getting better.
More.
Who is that?
I think that was Wendal.
Ward looked like he was in a shock chair.
Yeah.
He gonna let me mute his mic. What is he doing?
He's trying to talk.
Wendal, you can't. You're. It's not gonna work.
In the country, and Warren is shaking like he in the shock chair.
This in my ears, like.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, it's a lot for us as women, period. And just to see these women in these positions, it's just like your heart is just like, yes, we did it, kind of thing, you know.
But it depends on the person that you work around. It just depends on your environment and where you are. My dad is y'all know my dad is over 80, but he came from that era that women aren't supposed to do nothing but sit on the front pew with a box of tissue. Being in a prep room is not a place for a female. Where you have females now, that's the only place that they want to be. And I had to gradually coach my dad about hair. When he's from the era that certain types of hair, certain color hair, men with dreads, you couldn't have a scruffy face. Like, you had to come in well groomed with your shoes cleaned and polished with Vaseline. He came from that time. So as time went on, I had to try to tell him, look, you can't discriminate men from their hair. You can't discriminate a woman from the color of their hair. Because he would tell me when I used to get my hair dyed, go take that Kool-Aid out your head and come back when you're a natural color. So he wouldn't even let me go on certain funerals when I dyed my hair. When I decided to like women wearing pants, that's just out of the question. Women are not wearing pants at all. Yeah. He went down south and saw a woman in a whole pantsuit, and he called me back. He took a picture of it and called me back and said, why she got on pants, and then hung up the phone. Then text back, well, maybe she don't want the pollen to go up in her hoo-ha. Because he's trying to validate why she got on pants.
Not the pollen.
Men in this industry is just the pollen. Men in this industry is just not settling for women doing certain stuff.
Yeah. It was all of what was taught back then, I guess. But look, that's gonna be an after hours. We're gonna continue the conversation after hours.
Read Miss Talitha's comment.
We got a lot. I put it up there.
We put it up.
We talked about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's there may be some truth to that.
Yeah,
it's the truth to that.
Yeah, we had it up there. But look, we at 9:01. We got after hours coming at 9:10. So we're gonna get ready for after hours. Make sure you go on YouTube. Till Death Do Us 6 and
St. John.
Right now, go right now to YouTube. Please subscribe. Till Death Do Us the number 6. Y'all know our after hours be some serious. Also, Till Death Do Us podcast t-shirts are on sale, $25. Hit us on the website, put in your order. Charmaine, show them the t-shirt. They are big chest women friendly.
We'll see y'all after hours. Thank y'all for joining
us. Listen. For those that are not going to be on after hours, you don't want to miss next week. You do not want to miss next week. We are continuing with one of our favorite women in this industry. You don't want to miss such grace. Talk about a St. John's. Such grace. You don't want to miss next week.
Talk about St. John's because that's all she wears.
See y'all in a little bit.